Hey guys, so if you are one of my subscribers, you probably know that back in November, I finally moved out on my own without my roommates. I live alone. I manifested a luxury apartment and I'm now in a studio and I love it here. What are they doing? Just ignore the foster kitten noise. So yeah, I actually love my apartment. I'm not tired of it, but my lease will be up again in November. And just to get prepared for that, I wanna see what's available and I wanna see my options. And if you watched a few videos back, I toured a 1-bedroom as well as one of the Studio Loft layouts. There are 2 Studio Loft layouts at this building, and the other studio layout is now officially available for viewing. So today I'm gonna go see what that looks like. This unit is not the unit I would be moving into at all. I just want to see what it looks like, so when the right unit in the right location, preferably with a pool facing patio, when one of those are available, I will know what it looks like and how it feels, and so as soon as it's on the market, I can just snatch it up right away. So that is what I am preparing for. But what time is it? I do not have my contacts in. It is 10:50 and my appointment's at 11, so I'm gonna go down there really soon and take you along. If you want me to do another video touring the 1-bedroom loft when it's available in a couple weeks, hit the like button and I will show you that one as well. And then after we look at it, I want to address a lot of things. People ask me about this. A lot of people are like, why don't you just buy a house? Or why don't you just stay where you are? Like, why do you want to spend more money? Why do you want to change? Blah, blah, blah. We're gonna talk a little bit about that at the end. But let's do this. All right, let's do this thing. So first of all, I want to show you how similar this layout is to my current studio apartment. So right when you walk in the door to the right, there is this bathroom right here. And it's just like mine, except, oh, well, here is mine. I'll show you. The coloring's different. So mine's lighter. That's about it. Other than that, they're pretty much the same. And then across the hallway, just like in my apartment, there is some storage. This is a closet. I could store really anything in here. I could keep this as my clothing closet. And then next to that, we have a, wait for it, laundry closet. This might look familiar. All of this so far probably looks familiar because just like in my apartment, I have that closet across from the bathroom, and then right next to it, I have, dun da da da, yeah, a laundry closet. And then this is where it gets different. Those high ceilings, those windows, I love it. Yeah, and then right over here, the kitchen is pretty much just like mine, except again, the coloring is different. This has like dark backsplash and dark cabinets, whereas mine is more light. But however, there are lofts, studio lofts that will have the coloring of mine. So it just depends. It'll be one or the other. And then over here, it has a patio. Of course, the one that I would have would be a pool view because I will only hold out for a pool view. And again, I just love the high ceilings, all of the windows. Then here we have the living room. And in my apartment, I have a little divider wall between the living room and the little bedroom nook. So that is one big difference between my apartment to the studio loft. This could be like an office area instead of a bedroom, obviously. And there is this little extra storage closet under the stairs, which is pretty nice. Extra storage is always appreciated. And then the biggest difference is obviously there is a loft. So up there is where my bedroom would be. I love stairs. Some people are like, you don't want stairs. You don't want to have to go downstairs to get things. I'm like, no, I do. I've always loved stairs. That is not a good argument for me because I just love having multiple stories. So yeah, up here is the little bedroom loft. I don't know if the camera does it justice. It's not like huge, but it would fit any size bed. Right now I have a full size, but if I moved here, I'd probably get a queen. This could even fit a king, but I don't need a king size bed. And then the big thing for me is just waking up every morning to this view. I love it. It's just so open and feels, I don't know, just light and free, and there's something about it. But honestly, as many of you guys know, I like to do visualizations. So I have been visualizing this layout. Like, I visualize myself waking up in the morning to this sort of view. So this layout has definitely been on my mind. And then over here, there is another closet, perfect to store all of my clothes in. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this studio loft. Let me know what you think. I like it, but you know, I still have time to make a decision. So that's it. All right, boys and girls, let me know, what did you think about that loft? I have been very interested in that layout just because that's the only studio loft layout that has a pool facing view. The kitten is trying to tear the camera out of my hand. You don't get to do that, huh? Anyway, however, there are 1-bedroom lofts around the pool as well. So I'm also very, very, very interested in those. Yes, it would be a little more money, but you know, I'm a manifestation queen, and if I put my sights on something, it happens. At this point, I feel like the thing that will tell me which apartment I should go after is whichever, whether it be a studio loft or a 1-bedroom loft, opens up first around the pool. Although I have kind of had my sights set on studio lofts, there's so many things in my life that have shown me that I think deep down I do want a 1-bedroom with a loft, just because if I have a 1-bedroom with a loft, the loft part could be my bedroom and the bedroom part could be like my office. And since I'm doing coaching now, it would be really nice to have like a separate workspace office. So that is a huge thing for me. And another reason why I feel like deep down I want a 1-bedroom, besides what I just said, is I actually put that on my vision board. That is a 1-bedroom with loft, and you can see that represents having a pool view. You see the little patio part is over the pool. Not to mention, I've come across so many things like me doing scripting or just video clips of me mentioning like, oh, my goal is to have a 1-bedroom loft. I like this, right, yeah. So good. Is this a 1-bedroom loft? Yes, 1-bedroom. This is my next goal. So that tells you that my mind was never like set on, oh, I'm gonna live in a studio. Before I moved to this studio, I had more planned for my near future. And that was kind of my whole thing. Like when I moved in here, I knew that it was going to be temporary and that I would upgrade again at some point. So with that, like a lot of people are like, you're already paying so much, why don't you just buy a house? I do not want to buy a house at this point in my life. The house that I would want to settle down into would be really nice, and that kind of house I currently am not aligned with. Like I would need, and I will, it will have to be in the future when I'm making more money, because I don't want to buy a house that I could afford now. When I buy a house, I want it to be really, really nice. And I also, at this point in my life, love having the ability to not be stuck in one place. I like to have the option to move if I want. And with buying a house, that's not the case. So that is the end of that debate. I do not want a house right now. I have no interest in buying a house. I also have no worry over the fact that rent at a luxury apartment is expensive. Yes, I know that, and some people view that as throwing your money away, but I find it freeing right now, and I know that, you know, I have my abundance mindset, and, you know, it's all gonna work out, and this is just what I want for my life. So those are some of the reasons why, for one, I don't want to buy a house, and for two, I do want to upgrade, even though I did just move in here in November. As you can see, before I even moved in here, I already had the plans to move into one of the lofts, and I'm very excited to tour one of the 1-bedroom lofts, and I'm starting to be more and more intrigued by that idea. So we'll see what happens. Let me know if you could move into any one of the apartments that I've shown so far, whether it be a 1-bedroom, a corner unit studio loft, the studio loft I showed you today, or yeah, even a 1-bedroom with loft, even though I haven't shown you a full tour of that yet. Let me know if you had the option, which one would you personally love to live in? But with that being said, that's all I have for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you soon with a new one. Bye, guys.